Nothing outside changed until I changed. So the same windows I used to look out and I used to see hell. I used to hate where I lived. I used to hate my environment, hate myself, hate people, hate my situation, blame other people outside of me. None of that changed. Something inside me changed where all of a sudden I was seeing heaven. I felt so grateful. I just loved people. I loved other people. I loved myself. And I took with that, the greatest thing I find about that is that it gives you power to say that you can change something. Like you can create something that you want, you know? Like you don't have to live by your past. You don't have to live by what is current, you know, so-called reality, because that can change so quickly, you know? So when I tune into myself, especially in the mornings, it's so important. You know, people sometimes they just set their alarm clock with just enough time to get ready and go out the door. To me, that's very dangerous. It's really, really dangerous because, you know, you're going to be in such a reactive state to your environment through all of our senses, you know, whether it's vision, whether it's sound, but, you know, whatever it is, you're going to be you're not really in your power. You're going to be very reactive and responsive to your environment, and you're not going to be that strong. You're not going to be as centered as if you were to take that 15 minutes in the morning to wake up, 15 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier, just to center yourself, to step into your personal power, so that when you leave your house or when you open that laptop, when you pick up your phone, when you do your social media, like you're tuned into yourself, you're confident, you're empowered, and you're working from the inside out. You're not working from the outside in, which is what 90% of people do. 99% of their thoughts is based on what is going on outside of them. So when you take that little time out, that little 10, 15 minutes, whatever works for you, if it's cardio, if it's weights, if it's yoga, if it's qigong, whatever it is, you know, that's your opportunity to let go of anything that doesn't serve you, any negative thoughts, any stress you're going through, anything, you let it out. You get stressed, you've got so much to do, especially if you're a one-man band, it's like the list never ends, right? No, stay positive, you know, your attitude is absolutely everything. How can I go from, like, where my mindset took me from, you know, earning good money, being, you know, a corporate banker, doing my thing, to becoming so ill, becoming on benefits, becoming homeless, living in the YMCA, being so broke, really struggling with myself, with depression, with my family, with so many people. How can I then switch that within such a short amount of time to heal my body, to improve my relationships? You know, how can, you know, some people in my family who I had very turbulent relationships with, how can now they're like my best friends, you know, the same people. I changed. It's our natural instinct, it's in our humanity, it's in our being to want to evolve, to grow, to you know, to achieve whatever it is, you know, that you want to achieve. So in order to do that, you really have to believe in it. You really have to take action, and be so laser focused on your end goal that nothing in the middle is going to keep you away from that. Nothing in the middle, no obstacles, no problems, no setbacks, you know, nothing is going to keep you from that. It might slow you down, you know, but ultimately you know exactly where you're going. Some people pray or they meditate or whatever it is in the hope, but that's still negative. Right. Because you're still in the lack mentality, you're lacking it. When you come from a place of, it's already mine, I own it, it's mine. I might not see it physically, I might not be experiencing it physically, but you go from a place of hoping to a place of knowing, like believing, to a place of knowing, to without conviction, like you don't care when it's going to happen, but you know it's going to happen.